Fantastic.
Hello there, Master Hellish here, and welcome back to my Rocket League Let's Play. Last time we watched a random game where I got beat by a Season 3 Grand Champion. Now, after I played that game, I went on for another, and the teams changed round. This time he's on my team, so let's see if we can work together, or if I even get a chance to touch the ball at all in this game. Stay tuned for a couple of episodes time where we're going to be getting on to with some 2v2 games. I'm looking forward to that as well, but for now, here's the match. Well, here we go, as I said, and this time I am with the Season 3 Grand Champion, and we've also got Arkan on our team as well. We're just waiting for one more player to join the fray in this 3v3 late night game. This game was recorded at a few minutes past 4 in the morning, just after I'd fed my daughter a bottle. But here we go, everybody's in the game, so let's get started. And it's a pensive kickoff. Nobody really goes in for it. Oh, and it's a goal. It's a goal for the Blues straight away. Well, I think Hellish hesitated towards the beginning. I don't know where our champion was, and Arkan just didn't move. Well, let's see what's going on with this one. Hopefully everybody can get going and we can have more of a game. Arkan off the mark this time. Hellish falling back to do some covering as the ball heads towards the goal. A moderately good jump in a rough direction towards the ball. No contact made though, however. Ball now loose in midfield, and the Blues don't really seem to want to touch it that much. As our champion comes round, he's going to go up the wall and knock it towards the centre. Can Hellish get on the end of it? No, it's defended by the blue team and knocked out into the midfield. Now it's the mad rush back towards the goal, but there's no need as the ball is cleared out to the side wall. Bobbling around the corner, Hellish sitting with his bottom on that back post. We see him doing that a lot these days. It's a tactic which has worked out well for him, although jumping through the air and missing the ball like that will not work out for him, no matter how much he does it. Nice bit of aerial dribbling there from our champion. Oh, and rolls over and puts it in the back of the net. Let's look at the replay on that. Here is a nice little touch to begin with, a bit of aerial dribbling, a nudge, a knock, and then rolls over to the right, just slips it past the defence. It's 1-1. Well, Hellish on the kickoff here, and is he charged? No, doesn't charge in. Hellish nearly always charges in, but this time it's a calculated manoeuvre and he knocks the ball out to the far right. Nobody directly follows that up, but there's a big hit there from our champion. Hellish not best placed to take advantage of that. He was a little bit wrong-footed, but it went in the right, moderately, the right direction. Ball come across the face of goal now, and Arkan puts it in. Wow, what a mistake there by Arkan. It is 2-1 to the Blues. You can see the blue team here pushing along the outside, and Arkan trying to get a nose on it to clear it, puts it in his goal. It must be noted here that the blue team are not just a random bunch of new players. There are at least 2 experts on this blue team, so we should expect good performance from them at least. But the ball now being heavily aggressed towards that blue goal. Hellish turning tail, coming round for a good chip, but it is defended and pushed away. So now a bit of back and forth in the midfield. Coming towards the goal, there's neither Hellish nor our champion are in the right place to sort that out. It comes off the back wall. Hellish lines himself up. He expects it to drop in front of him, and it doesn't. It gets intercepted, and the ball is still up high. Well, we've had 2 minutes of this game and only 3 goals. I say only because you expect high things when you've got people of this skill level playing, but the defensive work has been quite good, and a lot of midfield play bashing around in the wings. Hellish with a good interception and a strong hit into the corner that's going to drop down towards the middle and require defending. Oh, and the champion puts it forward. Can Hellish get something on this? He does get something to stop it going, but then it's pushed back again. This should be taken away. Yep, there we go. And a nice little aerial nudge in the middle, trying to get that ball forward. The orange team desperately pushing and pushing to try and get a goal here. Hellish hit by his own teammate as Arkan knocks Hellish forward, and the ball's bobbling all over the place. Hellish embarrassingly does a backflip, but just leaves his car in the way so that any sort of pushing forward is negated there. It's off the post by Arkin and back into midfield with another aerial hit. It goes deep into the Blues. The pressure now on the Blues from the orange team. The team that are behind. Is this going to be a hit by Hellish? He does make contact with it, but he doesn't get on top of the ball enough and he chips up high away. Massive aerial hit now and Hellish jumps out the way of that one. He really needs to practice on his aerial abilities. Still pressure here from the oranges as it hits off the post, and this time Arkin puts it over the line. Well, that makes up for his previous misdemeanors, and it's now 2-2 with 1 minute 40 left on the clock. You can see here that the remaining blue player is hiding his status there, but the other two are indeed experts. Let's see how this goes as the ball gets pushed forward towards that blue goal again. It's in! It's in! It's been barely 30 seconds left on that minute clock, but now here it is. Here it is. A lovely twirl, a slight redirection, and in the bottom corner. Yeah, it was approximately 6 seconds from the last goal. Hellish now is the man at the back, but he pushes forward because Arkin doesn't move, and Arkin jumps into life just in time to save that goal. 3-2 now, and the oranges with their pressure have the advantage, and the blue team sitting close, defending tight now, unlike earlier in the game, and it's dribbled right past two of them and into the goal. Well, Denzian really showing what he's made of as a nice little dribble round and through, very meaningfully placed, looking very good. Kickoff now, 4-2 with 1:17 on the clock. 6 goals scored in this game so far. It has been a moderately high scoring game. Wonder how many goals we'll have by the end of the match as the ball gets powered into the midfield. Hellish jumping back to try and make sure that he's there to cover us, because at the moment he's the last man. But now the ball is going forward once again. It's off that back wall, and this is where it's high and in a strange angle, but it's another goal by Denzihan. Straight into the middle here. You can see on the replay that he saw it coming, pulled his handbrake, twirled through the air like a ballerina, and bounced it off the ground and into the goal. Lovely shot. 1 minute left. Let's go. Hellish burning in, getting the touch and pulling it away from any of the Blues there. Nice little touch as he puts himself in the corner expecting a follow-up. There isn't a follow-up from the oranges, and it's the Blues that take control. Arkin steals the ball there, and it's bobbling around and put over the top of Hellish's head, who now does a nice little bit of control, pushes it forward and gets a little bit of extra help there from behind as the ball is pushed towards the middle there. Still shots going in towards that blue goal, right, left and centre, and Hellish now feeling a little bit exposed, having to jump and do a backflip to push himself on the line to do some defensive work. But now straight from the defensive work to the offensive as we count down with a 5-2 scoreline for the oranges. Hellish was moderately helpful in this game. He wasn't a hindrance. Not necessarily a key player though. Let's have a quick look at the scores on this one. There is the winning team. Congratulations, Oranges. Really good work overall. And you can see here, Hellish, not many points. But I don't feel that he was a hindrance to the team overall. Well, there we go. Until I see you next time, thanks for watching. Leave any thoughts, ideas and questions down in the comments section below. Like the video if you enjoyed it, and I'll see you soon. Goodbye.